Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, where we left off last time. We arrived here in Ernezzo's shop. Time to talk to him.
Ernezzo has not seen you before. You must be new. New or very good at disguises.
The man chuckles. He peers at you through half-moon spectacles. His face is hidden behind a thick but well-groomed beard, and his eyes constantly dart between you and the doorway.
Wait, but I am mistaken. You have made a few enemies in this place already, no? Most bold of you to linger now.
He turns to Takehu.
Another young water mage. Come, see Ernezzo's wares. You must spend that extra coin on something.
He winks.
Forgive me. Do we know each other?
Così, it seems not. The mistake is mine.
His grin recedes into his beard. He turns back to you.
But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
He leans in. I need medicine for Drowner's lung.
Eh? I hope you are not ill. But never mind. If the Mataru come asking, I will not tell.
He winks and taps his lower lip, backing away from you just a little.
But Drowner's lung is very serious. Very deadly.
He clucks and shakes his head.
The cure is not cheap. But how can one put a price on good health?
He grins marvelously and waggles 8 fingers on the countertop before you.
On the other hand, you are a bleak walker, no? Maybe you do something for me, and we consider the medicine your payment.
He raises his eyebrows hopefully. Tell me.
There is a certain merchant here who needs to not be here.
He draws a finger across his throat. Go on.
This merchant runs a shop at the end of the street. People know it as the Spindleman. If you get rid of it, then I will give you the medicine.
He nods, his spectacles flashing in the candlelight.
Hold on, not so fast. Do they call him that because he carries a spindle, or because he's got spindly legs?
He studiously ignores Edir. What do you know about the Spindleman?
Merla, it is a dangerous pest.
He crosses his arms and shoulders.
When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of their... of the boss.
The bark beetle makes no appeals to the sparrow, I say.
You keep saying it. This merchant isn't Kith, is it?
It is a Vithrak.
Is that all? He shakes his head.
They say it is a mind reader. We in Delvezro are simple folk. Quiet folk. It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes?
He inclines his head towards you. Farewell. Actually, first of all,
There is something
I need
else
supplies.
court.
What do you got? It's a Garari Karat. That's expensive as hell. Hits converted to grazes. It's light armor, legendary, base armor 10. It's actually really nice. But that's really all that he has that's
Come on,
exciting.
let's get a drink of firmness.
It's early.
Alright,
We'll go when it's dark.
let's go find this Vithrak. I like Vithrak though, I don't really want to kill it. This is looking like the Vithrak lair.
Something approaches.
Hi, Spindleman.
Look at that.
Let's get in a position just in case this goes sour. There's no good positions here.
Yours to command, Captain. It will be so.
It's 2 ogres. Damn.
What is it?
Happy to oblige.
We can kinda get a little bit of a strategic sort of perimeter here, but we'll see.
What is this Kith creature?
The Vithrak cocks its head and focuses his many eyes upon you. Its strange companions also stare at you with unnatural intensity.
Ugh, it's making my skin crawl.
What secrets does it bring?
You feel a gentle scratching inside of your head. Another voice speaks directly into your mind.
Let us see. Let us see.
The Vithrak clicks its claws together in delight.
Keep your weather eye open, Cap. A fork probing ain't much to worry over, but I'll be a 2-headed ogre if that's the only trick up them silk sleeves.
Seraphin scrutinizes the Vithrak. The Vithrak's attention turns to Takehu, who abruptly winces.
No prize secrets in this one. Not like the others with the water sense. Their minds carry secrets of a damp cave A hateful glare beneath a stagnant pool. A dead woman's regret.
The Vithrak rolls its eyes back in ecstasy. Takehu, does this mean anything to you?
Gibberish. The floating spider had best explain itself.
Kith hoard many secrets. The best ones they bury deep in their cities, behind mighty walls. But what secrets fill your mind?
What secrets do you want?
Any. All.
It plunges into your thoughts and fumbles for one.
You also taste the thoughts of other minds. Will you deny us?
The creature's pleading strikes a sharp high note in your head. It seizes on another thought.
Yes, you came to Deadfire seeking knowledge, too.
Let's talk instead. Why don't you ask me what you want to know?
The language of tongues is a dull, tedious thing.
It snaps its mandibles together.
Why ask when you can see for yourself?
The Vithrak reaches further into your mind, plucking and picking at your memories.
A watcher, the deerwood, the untamed wilds of the living lands.
I wait.
A death, a life, a wide sea, stirred by storms and pirates and...
Eothas's giant glowing head surfaces in your mind.
a wonderful secret.
You hear the Vithrak clack and rub its mandibles together. It reminds you of a glutton, licking its lips. Your snooping has upset some of your neighbors. It chitters in disgust. The elf gnashes her teeth.
His is a small mind, with small concerns. What do you care for him?
The elf abruptly falls silent, her mouth still hanging open. The Vithrak drops her mind like a toy it has grown bored with. It turns its attention to yours. You feel it shuffling through your thoughts as though it were turning pages in a book. Images arise in your mind, memories. You see Pitli stifling her coughs as she tells you about the Drowner's Lung medicine, and you see Ernezo. Let's let it do its thing. The Vithrak delves deeper. It sees you in Ernezo's shop, talking to the merchant. You ask about the Drowner's Lung medicine, and Ernezo begins to answer. The Vithrak chitters with interest. Let it keep going. It continues pushing into your memory, gentle but determined. Your conversation with Ernezo plays out. He tells you about the Spindle Man and offers the medicine to you in exchange for killing him. The Vithrak eases out of your mind.
What is your business with the cellar woman?
Its eyes twitch with curiosity. Its associates stare at you unblinking. You saw the memory. I've got nothing to hide.
Yes, we saw it as the medicine you desire. So we will tell you a secret.
It nearly dances with excitement, tapping its curved claws together. The elf sways and claps softly.
There is a hidden entrance to her storeroom.
Its eyes flash and flicker.
Follow the wooden catwalk east of her shop. This is where she moves supplies in secret for Dario.
Why tell me this?
We want to see you betray Ernesto with her own secret. Take the medicine you desire.
It sidles closer. The ochre and the elf also take a couple steps forward, their eyes blank and expression still.
If you also exterminate her, then we can sell you special things at special prices.
Its mouth parts clack and tap with glee.
Though the other cellar women and cellar men might think angry thoughts of you then.
I need supplies. Well, I already like that way better. Futility is a really nice ability. -2 action speed to attacker for 35 seconds when hit in melee. That's actually pretty good. What's a ring of regeneration? 1 health per 6 seconds. White Witch Mask is Ringrim's repulsive visage, and +2 to all illusion powers. Ooh, an obsidian lamp figurine. 1 use per rest. It grants 3 shades. Those are really useful when you're trying to do like triple crown runs. They serve as great meat shields so that you don't get destroyed sometimes. You know what? I think we'll go with I love the Vithrak. I think they're the coolest race, and I am gonna go with him. In terms of the people I wanted to deal with, some crappy store owner. I like her armor. I wonder if I'll be able to pick it off her corpse. Probably not. We'll miss out on some cool legendary leather. but instead we'll kill people. And I like killing people 99% of the time.
That looks like something.
I'm taking that, and that,
I'll deal with this. It's finished.
and that. We might actually screw up this place for us, so this could get a little bit, graphic. There's only a handful of guards in here, though. Let's close the door. Alright, guys. So...
Hey, I trust you.
okay, you're gonna be here.
Yes?
You're gonna be here.
We
You're
always
gonna
give
be
them a next
here.
time, a challenge.
You're gonna be here. Somewhere like that. And you're gonna be
Happy to
here.
Sure thing.
Close this door.
I think that's beyond me.
You think closing a door is... Oh, you stood in the way of the door. Okay, I was like, how is a door beyond you?
There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly.
He leans in. What do you know about the Spindle Man?
Merle, it is a dangerous pest.
He crosses his arms and shudders.
When it dug its lair,
Yeah.
Usually you want to pay the proper respects if you're digging a lair.
The boss, you mean Dario.
if I do, I surely did not say such a thing.
He runs his hands nervously over his beard.
But this Spindle Man, they say it is a mind reader.
Is that all? He shakes his
They
head.
say it is a mind.
Where
it
did
does
he
not
get this?
do it.
So it actually wants us to kill... Okay. It wants us to kill Ernesto.
What is it? As you wish. No prisoners. Suffer.
Oops. There we go. Let's get a really good alpha strike on... Oh my god, look at Ernesto's body! He literally exploded into nothing. Just gore and flames everywhere. And that bruiser's not doing too well either. No, you're fighting back here.
My wheelhouse, friend.
Bring them down.
See you.
That was incredible. That hit was just devastating.
Feel pain.
I need you here. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Kill them all.
He exploded. Wow, whatever that was also was really good though. What the hell hit him? Not too worried about it, just that was a lot of damage.
Kill them all.
I'm not sure what that drunk guard did, but he flat out killed Takehu. Look at that armor. We don't get the armor.
Yes.
Sad. Who's that? Oh, it's a Principe hat.
I'll deal with this. It's finished. Of course.
Nobody knows that, right? Anyone else not happy about that? Everyone seems to be okay with it. Perfect. Let's go get our quest experience for killing that dude. It's important to get all your quest experience when you can. I figure the bad karma we got for murdering some random innocent merchant.
The Ernesto woman is dead. We see it in your thoughts.
The creature's long fingers twitch with joy. Tell me what you know about Ernesto.
She feared us, feared that we would gather and scatter her secrets, but she fears nothing any longer. Ernesto sold many things to common people, but also to powerful criminals who command many. That is why her shop has a secret entrance. Follow the wooden catwalk east.
Okay, I just want to see the supplies.
Now that the cagey one is gone, many more come to see us. We have many things to sell.
Cool, what do you got? Your uniques didn't change though, that's... Ooh, what's this? +2 max mortification. That's a monk thing. It's a rotward amulet. Resistance against those things? I mean, it's an okay store. I don't know if it was worth losing the leather over, but still, that was fun. I do enjoy killing people on occasion, and that occasion is most of the time. It's up this way. We should finish exploring this little area first before we...
Delver's Row has plenty to offer, but it's that way.
He extends a well-manicured finger to point over your shoulder. His other hand rests on the hilt of his weapon.
What are you doing up here?
He hisses at Takehu, looking him over.
Akira, to survey the local, established...
Takehu thinks better of saying anything and closes his mouth.
Well, get downstairs before anyone sees you.
He tips his head and moves to step out of Takehu's way. Passing you an uncertain glance, Takehu takes a hesitant step forward. What about me?
What about you?
He looks you up and down and turns his attention back to Takehu.
Hold a moment. I'd remember that face.
He squints at Takehu, nodding slowly.
You do not have a tongue for compliments, I say.
You don't belong down here.
He taps his long nails against the hilt of his weapon. Just let my friend here go down. We can wait.
That's not how this works. Explain your business or turn around. I've had enough games for one day.
I'm here on behalf of Captain Aeldis. Recognition flashes in his eyes.
My mistake. Please.
That's what I thought. Oh, that's to the Undercroft. Oh, screw that. I've already done this part. We've already been to the Undercroft. Let's leave. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Didn't mean to threaten you. All that. We gained some good experience and killing experience, and our sword got some blood, I think. We're at 14 out of 25 now, just 11 more killing blows, and we are upgraded to whatever her next level is. I like our sword so far. Let's go turn in that quest. Let's go to the Gullet. I don't think we're really welcome too much in Delver's Row anymore, aside from the Vithrak area, of course, because he's happy, she's happy, it's happy. I don't really know its name. Or its...
Can I ask you something?
Gender. I don't think it has one.
Do not hold back, my friend.
You sure? Sometimes I ask things to get people riled up without meaning to.
We're also gonna go forge some swords in this video, or a sword, I haven't decided. Wrong place.
Alright. Is there any kind of ocean critter I shouldn't be eating in front of you?
Oh, Edir. I want to know the answer to that, come on. Takehu, answer that thing. We got the cure. I hope they have some good money in here. Because I will be disappointed if I just get good points for this. I don't want good points, I want sweet cash monies. This is the wrong house, isn't it?
You must gather your part before venturing forth.
It's Pitley Sanctuary. I knew it was one of these ground ones.
Juana got a lot of statues of Andra.
Akira, Mother Ngati is much beloved.
I do like how there's some directional sound in this game. If you have... I don't know if that translates to recordings, actually.
Need something?
Here's your medicine. Her eyes, watery and red, dart between you and the vial you hold. She coughs into her fist.
That could save an awful lot of sick people.
She wipes her hand on her shirt and holds it out to you. Not so fast, this cost me a lot.
Can't imagine it came cheap. Take this. It isn't much, but it's all I've got.
It'll do.
That settle us? Because I should get these people taken care of soon.
She glances over her shoulder at the sick Roperu.
If you'll excuse me, I better start treating the sickest one.
Take some for yourself, too, so you don't drop dead.
You must gather.
I like that. Giving her hope. I have the medicine right here. She's like, oh yes, I can cure some people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow your roll. I haven't been paid for this yet. She's like, well, you got the medicine so you could help us, right? No. We got the medicine, because we want some cash. Also, she gave us some sort of something warmth, and I don't know what it was. Armor? Well, it's obviously not something important. Oh, maybe it's one of these. Helgot's warmth. +3 priest restoration power level. +3 burn armor rating. Alright, priest. That's a ring for you. What's this? Tumbler, +2 athletics. Do I have a belt? That's not a belt. There we go. He'll be allowed to athletic better, I guess. +1 con. Resistance to dex afflictions. Con is good for you. What are you wearing? Bluff diplomacy. Have more hit points. Don't die. Ring of protection for him. I don't know if it stacks with cloak of protection, so... Usually it tells you. Nope, it's +5 from both Ring of Protection and Cloak of Protection, so yeah, that helped out. And what's that? 15 max health, Bluff Diplomacy, Resolve. Ooh, Resolve. Resolve is good. Who doesn't have an amulet, or who has a crappy amulet? That's fine. That's also fine. You can get an amulet. Let's do Resolve, get some deflection and some other defenses, slightly. West exit. Let's go back down to... Let's go up to Parakeet's Overlook. That's where we want to head. We haven't gone to the Brass Citadel, Sacred Stair, or the Serpent's Crown yet. Those are... We haven't even done three of the places in the city, and we still haven't finished the first 3 we're on. It's a big city. There's lots of stuff to do. But I was told to do this. This is one thing I was mentioned specifically that I should go do. It's an important thing to do. But we have to make a choice. And the choice here is going to be between our soulbound weapon and probably one of the best greatswords in the game. It's a really tough decision to make. The alternative is we get 2 lesser swords, but one of them is a one-handed sword and one of them is an estoc, I believe. So yeah, let's go talk to her.
I say, you look like someone who wants protection and a certain something about presence. Akira?
The Hoana woman scans you up and down, nodding as she measures your proportions.
It isn't every day that I cater to your kind, but I like a challenge. Last time you showed your face here, you left with a swollen thumb.
She raises her brow upon spotting Takehu.
Akira, you swing the forge hammer with such grace, I say.
Takehu mutters and fluffs back his hair. Joti's agitated again.
A better compliment than you paid last time. I'll take it.
She turns her focus back to you.
Holler if any of the iron or steel laying around catches your fancy. Or if you need something repaired, I'm happy to take a glance.
Okay, we're gonna save here. Like a hard save. Alright, call save. Sword o'clock.
What is it?
If you need iron or steel, Akira, but these wonders have suffered greatly. I say you must take better care of your things.
She sets down the shards and frowns at you. I know, believe me. What do you think?
I say I could repair these to their working order for 1,500 pyres each.
She thumbs her chin and considers.
Something about the metal. It yearns to bond as one. I could join all these pieces into a great sword for 3,000 pyres.
Let's do the 1,500 for the whispers.
Akira, I will get started at once.
So she does the first one.
My friend, your handsome blade is restored.
She balances
Good thing it was made of exceptional steel.
She balances the weapon on her palms and sighs down the craftsmanship.
Such a shame to see it go, but go it must.
She relinquishes the sword with care. Why, thanks.
If you're ever in need of spare
do the other one
started
as well. So these are the
your
2 swords.
Blade is restored. Akira, but I saw such strange visions in the light of the forge. No matter.
She hands you a familiar estoc, grinning all the while. Okay, so these are the 2 swords you can forge with it. Blade of the Endless Paths is a 200 estoc. It is exceptional. Negative 50% recovery time, +1 melee accuracy per 6 seconds until combat ends, stacks up to 10 times. So it's a pretty nice sword. And the one-handed sword is 50% of misses converted to grazes, +25% damage against spirits, accuracy against spirits, -5 will. Receiving critical hits will cause an additional -5 will until combat ends. Stacks 5 times. It's called Whispers of the Dead. And yeah, it's a nice weapon. Like, there's no doubt that Whispers of Yenwood and Blade of the Endless Path are nice. And I kind of want to use, like, Whispers of Yenwood with Modweir. Because I really want to use Modweir. We could give somebody else a greatsword too. There's no stopping. Just because we can't have it on our main character. And the greatsword I think is better, in my opinion.
Mikera, but these I say something about the Mikera. When you swing this beauty, you must make sure to tell your foes that Mahiri sent you.
She gathers up armloads of shards and gestures for you to wait. So 3,000 bucks will get us this sword.
Whispers of the Endless Paths. A most brooding and gloomful weapon, I say.
She passes you the greatsword with a proud sigh. We gain Whispers of the Endless Path.
May it chop your enemies into fine pieces for the delight of Tongaloa.
Some fine work.
I'm honored to have the trust of such a fine customer. Do not hesitate to bring me another challenge. Akira?
She inclines her head and touches her
If you
brow.
need iron or steel, maybe even something lighter, I've got plenty in stock.
What do you got other than that? Queen's Rule is another great sword. It's not great. Spearcaster is actually a nice crossbow. One-headed dagger, exceptional, called Lover's Embrace. And Tuetilo's Bomb, which is a small shield, but superb. But the sword, that's probably what you're more interested in. Whispers of the Endless Path is an exceptional greatsword. Now the damage does appear low, but it can multi-hit. So its attack is a cone, which is really cool. It also does an extra 20% damage as crouch damage. And it looks badass. Like if we throw it on our character. Nope. Wrong character. Why won't you go on? There we go. It is a huge, great sword. It also can do hell of a lot of damage. It's just... I just want to use my unique sword though. It's such a toss-up. We'll probably end up giving it to somebody else, to be honest.
I'll take care of it.
Once we get Pallegina, probably.
Yes?
We are going to be changing up our group, because I like Pallegina. Oh, she was in the other room. I should have stolen everything while she was there. I'm going to go look around. I'm going to take that. I'll take that too. Oh, she does have a guard, so I guess I couldn't have stolen it that easily. I might have been able to get to her lockbox, though. Going back again. Let's find out.
A blade in the dark. Where there's a pick, done.
And that chest is not going to go well.
They won't see me coming.
Yeah, it's not going to really work. It might.
Keeping an eye out.
Damn it. No, I have to cross this whole line of sight to get there. There's just no way.
Well,
perhaps later, if we kill everybody in the town at some point, we will do that. But now we have a new sword. We finished off some quests. What to do in the next video? I don't even know. I guess we'll find out as we go. We need to finish off one of the other zones, I guess. We haven't actually gone to the Valiant Outpost yet, which we should do. Probably right away.
You must gather your party before
we also have to go
venturing.
to the nobler districts, like Serpent's Crown, to go pick up the other conch shell. Which is neat. We should do that. And what else do we have to do? Many, many things. I'm sure there's a billion things we have to do, and there's probably a billion things I haven't done, so we'll get to that. All in good time. For now, though, I will leave you here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Take care.